Ancient Battleground sucks and I hate it. Hi. It Chris. Yeah, Ancient Battleground, you start with 150 hostility points. I know it says 50 here, but it scales on difficulty, and we play in Prestige 5, which means it ramps up real hard. I think it goes from like 50 to 75 to 100 and then 150 or something. Something akin to that. I don't know. I haven't bothered to test it. Anyway, it sucks. Hostility sucks and I hate it. But we're gonna try to muscle through it anyway. I'm kind of like not in a position to do anything else here. I got some pretty nice bonuses on my way out of the Citadel here. Got us a couple of upgrades, but now my big bottleneck is artifacts. So I need artifacts to progress, or the attempt is basically scuppered. So I gotta do something here. So we're gonna try to do something here. Starting with the lizards up here, because they start with a whole bunch of extra food, which sounds lovely, and both of them start with 9 people, so why not just start with the one that has a bunch of extra food? The planks could be nice, but whatever. Prestige 5 is a bump up in difficulty for sure, but nothing too devastating. The biggest issues are probably the blight storm every third year and people leaving faster because of high hostility. Those can bite you in the butt. Speaking of biting me in the butt, I can't help but notice that all of our forest mysteries are 1 and 2. Huh. Discovering a glade during the storm causes a massive resolve hit. People without housing are also having a massive resolve hit. Rainwater vanishes during the storm, and people without housing also get yet another massive resolve hit. So I mean, like, those are all immediately going to cause problems, but at least the problems are fairly minor if we have housing. So that's something. Gosh. What do? We have harpies this run, so that's interesting. I wonder who my third race will be. Plantation is great. Leatherworker is great. Herb Garden's pretty darn good too. Plantation's just a nice safe start. 2-star food will sustain a lot more population than 1-star food. I'm looking at you, Herb Garden. Leatherworker's also very good. Better fabric production means better harpy houses. Do I have that unlocked? I forget. It's all blending together. No, I don't have harpy houses unlocked, which is going to be a problem because I don't know how I'm going to keep the harpies around with high hostility. That just feels impossible. Maybe I just let them go. We deal with that later. I mean, the water skin turns into pickled goods. Pigments can be used for scrolls. Fabric is good in general. I think I'll take the plantation just so that if I do find some fertile ground, I'll be like, good. Now I have a way to make good stuff, and the workshop's almost a brain-dead pick. We pick that every time. Suppliers also very, very, very good. Flour opens up pies and biscuits, and water skins opens up pickled goods. And, yeah, it's really nice. It's hard to say no to that stuff. We have no fabric at the moment, so I'm gonna have to put down a crude workstation to make some fabric. I think it's like 4 or whatever, right? Yeah, we make 4 fabric. We make the workshop. Everything's great. And we just make sure we have housing, otherwise everything's terrible. So, you know, I gotta keep that one in mind. We have 9 people, so 3 shelters will, handle that, no problem. Also means we can upgrade the hearth immediately, which is nice. I may just... I don't know. I feel like going the bench cook pot route today, so just bear with me. And I guess I can unpause now. And we go. see what orders and cornerstones we get. I'm sure it'll provide some kind of direction for the run. Off you go, lizards. Oh god. I can't run 6 woodcutters in the off season. That's terrible. Oh my lord. God, I hate Ancient Battlegrounds so much. It's kind of just the worst. Like, there's ways around this kind of nonsense. Maybe I'll get like a woodcutting cornerstone and a temple and just laugh at how ineffectual the hostility is. Neither of these do much for me. Deep Pockets is like nice and all if you're spamming out trade routes, but I don't plan to. I guess I'll sit on it for a bit. We'll see if my orders are like all trade focused, and maybe I will take Deep Pockets and try to get some kind of trade game going. But there's a very good chance I look at that and I'm pretty sure I'm just going to be like, yeah, how about we just get the money? Money's nice. Alright, we'll get these two working on some fabric. Housing estate. Build 6 shelters, get a bathhouse. That's kind of crazy. Early people would be nice, but I mean, shoot, export specialization too? Oh no. Oh no, they are leading me towards a trading thing, aren't they? I don't actually want that though. Well, shelters are your top priority, friends. We don't have nearly enough wood for that, but 3 builders and 5 woodcutters should probably get that done. I would be surprised if it didn't, at least. What's our forest mystery, by the way? If you have housing, people move faster during drizzle. That's nice. I certainly don't mind that. Well, we're certainly gonna have enough housing to make sure none of the forest mysteries affect us too badly. So at the very least, I don't have to worry about hostility killing me. Just, you know, it's just the massive resolve hits that it'll cause. Storms are gonna be brutal, though the bathhouse might actually, like, help a lot with that. Keeps people from leaving too fast. There's something to it. You'll have to excuse me for going slowly. I would like to keep a close eye on how fast all of the building is progressing. Make sure I don't need to pull people to build faster. But I'm pretty sure we're there. Got a minute and a half to build 2 more shelters, and one's already half done. Had all the materials because we had enough woodcutters for all of it. It's pretty good. Yeah, we're more than good. Excellent. Finished it with a whole 45 seconds to spare. Beautiful. I'll wait for an impatience to get up to 1 before I turn this in. Just to be maximally efficient about the whole thing. One impatience. Boom. 0 impatience. Well, 0.1, but, you know, who's counting? I am. Greenhouse is pretty great. Cooperage can be okay in some situations. Specifically, like, if you have beavers, because they're very productive in there. I mean, Greenhouse is just good. That gets me basically the ability to make any food stuff along with the plantation. So probably click that one. Out of the three, it's definitely the strongest. I mean, like, you could play with Forester's Hut, but it feels like Greenhouse is just the obvious pick. It's real good. Let's check out our other orders. Got Call to Arms and Water Extractor. This has more parts. The building materials will come in handy better. Heavy Press, you only make that in batches of 5, so the +1 only brings it from 5 to 6, which, while nothing, is not exactly impressive. And I'll be pumping up the first geyser I find anyway, so may as well. Joyful Lizards. That feels impossible. The meat delivery line would be really good, but aforementioned impossible thing is kind of leaning me towards no. I mean, I have lizard houses. That's kind of the only thing I've got going for me in that respect, though. So, I can get them up to 6 with housing, or a +6, I mean. Because right now they have a nice +3 from housing. So if I get them up to a +6, that's, you know, 7 base resolve. And get them up to 8 by putting a lizard on the hearth, 9 by upgrading the hearth once. I can get them up to... I can cut down to 1 hostility, and that will get me 2 more. And favoring them for 5 is still not even close. Because, yeah, I can't get them down to their base level of 5 because hostility is too high. So I have to start at... Their base is 3, +6 is 9, +2 from the hearth is 11, +5 from favoring is 16, and that's like the best scenario. Yeah, like, maybe if this wasn't Ancient Battleground, I could pull something out of my butt, but right now, sure doesn't feel like it's possible. I could throw a bunch of them on the Blight post, but I'd have to make that in time. It just feels impossible. Yeah, it's not happening. I'll take the clan. The parts would be nice. The extra people will be nice too. That's a lot more achievable. And I'll be doing that in the course of my game anyway. Do I take Deep Pockets? I don't know, man. We have +1 to provision to all packs, which is very strong to start with, and don't get me wrong. But, like, to get this actually to work, you need stuff to trade. And you kind of use all of your stuff in the early game, because it's really important to, like, get going. So I don't see this making a difference for a very long time. Yeah. Not enough. Not fast enough to be relevant, I think. I'm gonna need the early boost very quickly. And no better way to get an early boost than to get some amber right away. Buy something good from the trading post, which at some point we'll build somewhere. How you doing in here, boys? Just need them to finish the fabric. And that'll be that. Thank you for your service. We do have enough for... Thanks to the hearth upgrade, we have enough for Resolve to run full woodcutters, so I will. Just a good idea to get more space, in my opinion. We'll work on the workshop. I don't want to overproduce materials right now. So I'll set it to fairly low amounts of materials. Oh, we got 2 builders doing this, right? Where are you guys? What are you even doing, huh? Building benches? Eating? We don't have time for you to eat. We have a workshop to build. Anyway, gonna go ahead and kill that since we have the materials for this. And it's strictly better. There's a reason I like it so much. Hearth is upgraded. I can just put down a trading post here. It's free to move, so I can just slap it wherever. I'll get it out of the way later. Should be no problem. There's the workshop. Good, good. I'll need bricks and fabric for the lizard houses, of which we'll need quite a few. So I'll need somebody on the stonecutters camp getting me clay for the bricks. And that's probably gonna be a lot of what we do during the storm, because I'm gonna have to cut all wood cutting probably, and that might not even be enough to keep everybody around. So, you know, that's fun. I guess we'll see how screwed we are. Suppose, like, in theory, I could do a bit of math to figure it out, but also, I'm not going to, because that's a pain in the butt. Alright. Obviously, we can't handle Hostility 3. So the question becomes, can we handle Hostility 1? Maybe. Let's see. Sort of. I might be able to favor juggle the harpies a bit. It's going to be a wee bit tight, granted. Ooh, you know what would really hit the spot is getting the supplier building built and putting the harpy in there where they like hanging out. That would be really sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna favor the harpies basically immediately. My plan is the lizards are very slow to leave. It's their big bonus. Get you in the forger camp, yeah. Get you busy doing good stuff. So yeah, basically my plan is the lizards are very slow to leave. So in theory, I wait until they're like about ready to actually go, and then I unfavor the harpies, and then I have basically the maximum amount of time I can get for the harpies to stick around. There is a minute cooldown for favoring, otherwise... I mean, they had to change that because you could just, like, bounce between favoring the two and nobody ever leaves, which, while very fun in the early access, does present a bit of a balancing issue that I can understand. Okay. Lizards are leaving. Unsurprising. I don't want to get them too deep into the negatives before I turn off the favoring. but we'll see. Newcomers should be arriving shortly. Foxes. Well, I'm glad I'm semi-set up for pickled goods, at least, with the water skins. Probably need a ranch and, you know, a place to make pickled goods in. I really don't think I can bring these guys in right now. And I sort of could. They'll all have housing. I don't think it pushes us up to level 2. I don't think I can bring in the fox, though. Still, bringing in some, like, food and stuff is not terrible. It's okay. Alright. Lizards are now unhappy, so I gotta pull my favoring back. I hope I timed it correctly. I did. Barely. I was really cutting that one close. Gosh golly jeepers. That felt really touchy. And now I'm basically stuck sacking wood, which I mean I guess is fine as a temporary solution. I'll just start burning wood when the harpies are about halfway to leaving. Save as much of it as I can. Really gotta ride the lightning on this level of difficulty. Gonna wait until they get back up to 6. And stop. Resolve does drop a lot faster on this prestige level, but oh well. Ooh. I could start making planks out of here. I didn't think that was going to get built this season, but it did. Oh dip. Now the harpies are just fine because they like being in the supplier because it has something to do with tailoring somehow. I don't know how, but it does. We take it. Alright. With you guys not needing... I mean, I do need a lot of that, to be fair. But we need to get woodcutters back to work for sure. Pull people off of other stuff that is not as essential. I guess one of you guys, I guess, sure. Could just go with 5 woodcutters. Hey, Lux! Good to see you too. I have to apologize for falling asleep. Yeah, I'm told my voice is kind of calming, so really, in a way, falling asleep is a compliment. In a way. Yeah. So anyway, new year. Generous rations is great and also extremely dangerous. If I become food secure, it is a godsend. Because basically this is like another level of hostility we can handle, and hey, we started out with a level of hostility we couldn't handle, so seems awfully good. Farsight is like... Farsight's okay. I kind of hate it, but like, it definitely has a good use case, so I shouldn't poo-poo it too much. Either way, I'm not taking it though. Probably harpy influx here. We have a greenhouse, so growing mushrooms is pretty easy. We take those. Happy lizards. I mean, the +2 to jerky production will come in real handy, and we want to open glades anyway. I'm a little scared about lizard friendship, but how much could it possibly bite me in the butt to do that, right? Right. Did Farleth bring over anything? The rain mill would be kind of neat. Carpenter would be okay. Nothing like, gosh, I need that immediately, get in my warehouse level of good. But it's something. Anyway, let's pop into a dangerous glade while Farleth is here. We can buy a solution to whatever the heck the glade is going to throw at us. It's a tree. Well, slightly awkward. I can't really do anything about it right now. But it's fairly easy to take care of. I don't have coats, I don't have reeds. Can't really get reeds anywhere. Could buy some metal from this dude. 91 versus 100, yeah. I would need 6 of it for this. Yep. Surely 6 bars of copper are affordable. I mean, that's definitely technically affordable. Get a coal. Call it a day. Sure. Now I need to make a blight post toot sweet. So I guess I'll be making it here. One nice thing about the withered tree in terms of dangerous glade events is that, like, it doesn't actually do anything. It makes blight rot cysts take longer to burn down, and while that can definitely be dangerous, it tends to not be, like, at all dangerous for a fairly long time. Like, you'd have to have enough blight to corrupt your hearth. That won't happen unless you're already heavy into rain punk. Like, it could be dangerous, but it's very nice to see this in the early game where I can just sit back and be like, whatever, I'll just build a blight post at my leisure. Also, get out of here, I need the space. Tea house is also an interesting pickup. Definitely something good about this when I know I have foxes around. They can eat porridge. And there's also a way to turn grain into, like, eatable food. So, well, that's pretty nice. Ooh, more fertile soil. I need a drizzle geyser to make use of this, but still, that's pretty nice to see. Farleth is leaving, that's fine. I don't know. Obviously I need building materials and purging fire. So is it just like I sit back and wait for things to happen? It's not like I have the building materials to make this yet. So, like, I kind of just have to wait for it to be all built. We have somebody making sure we starve a little bit slower. You're getting the brick stuff we need. I mean, yeah? Not a lot else I can do here? Guess I could pop glades a little bit more aggressively looking for a drizzle geyser, which definitely something to be said about that. P5, nice, I can do it. I can do it. Especially, like, I mean, like, when I was playing with all my upgrades, I laugh at the face of P5. I laugh at the face of P10. P15 gets a little tricky. But, you know, it's Queen's Hand Trial, so God only knows how well I'll do. Because I don't have any of my upgrades, and it sucks, and I hate it. We found some people. It's early on that I certainly wouldn't mind bringing them in. Small problem is we don't have anywhere near enough food for that. We probably won't unless we get 2 people on the moss broccoli patch. So, like, I'm gonna have to pull somebody off something soon. What that'll be and when is a great question. Here, you come over here. I need this side cleared out more. This has plenty of charges left on it. How much building materials are we looking at? Plenty of fabric. We have enough bricks. This can be built now. We don't have anywhere near enough planks though, but it's because it's all in storage. I guess I could stop this guy once he's made his bricks. I guess. Also gonna need to put somebody on, like, you know, the Dangerous Glade event at some point, but whatever. It's fine for now. There's no way I can, like, finagle 15 lizard resolve, is there? Almost. I would need some lizard housing. Then I could do that. That'd be very nice if I could do that. That's all done. Good. Oh, you delivered the planks. Well, you know what? Go build then. I need plenty of bricks and cloth for lizard housing, so I may as well have that guy keep going. As long as the harpy is available for making purging fire. That'll be fine. Hope that wasn't thunder. It is actually cloudy out, huh? Well, we'll see if that causes any issues. Anyway, if we find a drizzle geyser, I'm going to be over the moon, because I've got plenty of fertile ground to make use of now. And, like, more than enough I need to, like, feed everybody, so that'll be great. I can throw the foxes into the greenhouses, they'll be happy there. So far, things are looking not dire, so that's good. Definitely a nice change. Okay. You get on the blight post. You make the purging fire we need for this, and we'll get to it eventually. These are pretty nice cornerstones, I'm not gonna lie. Light timber makes woodcutters a lot more efficient. The incense could help out with the lizards. The fuel mix just makes, you know, purging fire a lot cheaper, which is very good. Don't get me wrong. Let's just up these to 20 then, if you're gonna be sitting there doing nothing. Although, actually, if we have enough to make all the lizard houses we need, maybe I should, like, queue that up and make him a builder. Yeah, sure. That makes sense to me. So it is honestly very tempting to chop this down. Like, Voice of the Forest doesn't actually do anything because I've only opened one Dangerous Glade, so, like, this is very free. But, like, the reputation point is really, really quite nice. And the money is also really, really quite nice. Well worth the cost of 6 iron bars and having to make a blight post I already needed to make anyway. So we take those. Oh, you're building the plantation. I mean, good. Not sure that's the most useful thing you could have done, but that is what you definitely were going to do because that's what I queued up first. Well, no. Yeah. But why would I admit I only have myself to blame for your bad prioritization? Why indeed? It's fine there. I'll definitely need more people on building and woodcutting during the storm, but that's fine. Can't really woodcut anyway, given how much hostility we've got. Newcomers should arrive as soon as the storm hits. I can probably bring them in, but I guess I'll have to see. Alright. Still very reluctant to bring in foxes right now because I don't think I can keep them around. They will basically just instantly start leaving. So grab these two, put a harpy in the supplier so they're happier there. I mean, we'll pull back to 2 hostility, but I don't know about that one, man. Feels like we may have some upsetty spaghettis on our hands. A little bit. You there's okay. You there. I mean, if I put 2 lizards in the blight post, that solves everything more or less. You get on the foragers camp because we need more food. I guess we're okay for the most part. We certainly could be worse. Thank you very much for the tail locks. That helps out a lot. Once we get some housing up, I mean, like, every hostility level is another 6 resolve hits. This is 4 from Looming Darkness, 2 from the 2 from just having more hostility. So I don't think I can run more woodcutters right now, but we're all doing useful stuff. Got plenty of builders going right now. I mean, there's no real need to change things up. Stonecutters camp has run out of clay, that's fine. Just grab some from here. Probably should get a trapper's camp on these eggs at some point too. But we've got other food we can get right now. How's our purging fire stocks looking? We're almost there. I could just start this now. Dedicate somebody to it. It's not the craziest idea. Get a jump on eventually getting it done. It's nice to know we can live at 2 hostility though. Because we're gonna have to for a long time. We're both getting plants, it's good. It's all very good. Okay. You have brought over 4 of the 6 purging fire. Wish you'd brought over the copper first, because you have a... Oh, it's Lox! Lox, look, you're a harpy, and you're working on the Glade event. You get to torch a tree. Isn't that fun? Getting the purging fire. Look at that big old barrel of purging fire. It's delivering it to that side. Very crucial that it was that side. It is nice playing on Prestige 3 again, where like the storm lasts longer, so I don't have like... I have a little bit more time every year. I mean, it's like 1/6 longer, basically. Yeah, because every year is 12 minutes instead of 10. Low on food. Yeah, you're not wrong. Definitely should be considering signing somebody to the berries more or less permanently. I guess you two don't really need to be there right now. It's fine-ish. Okay, you are going to eat. It's fine. The tree doesn't do anything. Minor worry about how much food we have, but It'll probably get taken care of. That's impossible. I have a bathhouse. Is this an empathy event? No, cleanse is just cleanse. It's not empathy at all. Ooh, Sahilda's cookbook is great. If we can get some pie going, that'll be super good. I mean, I have a tea house. If there was a moment where this seems feasible, it certainly is now. Don't know how useful the pigment would be unless I got insect traps, but still. I think healing's fine. Starting with the bathhouse seems okay. Packs of trading goods, part of the clearance. I'm gonna sit on that one. I'll decide if I find we have a clearance geyser or get a blueprint for trading goods that I want. The smithy would be pretty nice. Not like essential, but it would be certainly nice. We actually have enough planks for a while. I think I'm going to pull most of you guys on the woodcutter and get you working on other stuff. Blight post. I mean, I do want more stuff there, but we don't really super duper need it to be collected there. You get back on the hearth. Yeah, I think I'll just wait for these guys to be done with their tasks and then put them on woodcutting. Well, I do want 2 people on the plantation. I need a road out here pretty darn badly. Easier said than done, but it's a goal we have to look towards. In fact, why don't we just tell them to chop that way? That'll be good. Gives us more access to the flax. I do need un builder, so I guess you would cut, and once you're done with the building materials, you get pulled out and you get to building stuff. And that should be fine. Do want this glade broken into relatively soon. Probably could use more people in the foragers camp, but what people would I spare is the thing. Probably you then. Yeah, we don't need that much stone cutting if we're not going to be building anything else. That makes a certain amount of sense. Could definitely get the clan done pretty soon. That will get me more people. That might be worth being a little less efficient for a bit. Ooh. Is small farm useful for anything? I guess ale, but no one drinks ale. So I guess the answer is no. Cool. I love it when I can just ignore something. Yeah, I guess we're just good. You don't have any good blueprints for me. Yeah. Pull a guy off that, do that, do that. I think having a little extra manpower will help out. Don't mind that a bit. Still need to find a geyser somewhere, but you know, need to do a lot of things. That quiet explosion was this going off. Withered tree has made our blight rot take longer. Oh no! Disasters. Whatever shall we do? Like, I guess it is kind of relevant right now, because this is year 3, we're going to have more, we're gonna have more people around. We're gonna have a Blightstorm this year, so that's kind of something I need to take care of. But not right now. We're just kind of good for right now. Ah, boy, I want a harpy back on the hearth real bad, don't I? Sure do. I don't have enough harpies. Boy, Cookhouse is good. Look at all that stuff I really would like. Sure is a lot of stuff I would really like. Clan Hall's pretty nifty too. Ancient Ways is quite strong, especially on a gathering heavy run, but we have 2 fertile ground buildings and 2 fertile ground patches, so I don't think this is gonna be like I'm dependent on gatherers for everything this game. So I think the Cookhouse is very good. It's a very good pickup. We have enough to build the tea house too, so may as well do that. Get some berry production over here. Eventually we'll get a road out there that isn't, you know, a sin against man and nature, which it is right now. Because I mean, look at this road. It is horrible. But we'll fix it. We'll get to it. It's fine. So Hilda's leaving. Do I care? The fabric would be nice and all, but I don't feel it's particularly critical. Still hoping we find that geyser pump. Hopefully one of these 3 glades has a drizzle geyser. I can get down my greenhouses and then just absolutely go to town on food production. That'll feel nice. Oh, that feels so good. That feels so good. You absolutely love to see it. You are delivering stuff to the warehouse. This is a great time to move you. Same goes for y'all's over here. So you can be out of the way of our cookhouse. Also, I can upgrade the hearth now with people. So we'll put down some aesthetics, and then the rest of it will be like fencing. Cool. That's enough to upgrade the hearth to the next level I can get it for now. Everything's just kind of fallen into place, more or less. Surely there has to be some disaster that's going to befall me soon, right? Either from the game or self-inflicted. Can't possibly go this well for this long. Probably slap the bathhouse down here. Could even put it here. There's no law against putting it behind the cookhouse. Alright. We got corruption. Tea house exists now, though. That's good. I will want to make 50 tea at some point. We need some sort of metal for that, though, which is a little easier said than done. But we can always make porridge in there for the foxes when they show up. Oh, Lux, are you done here? You are! Wonderful. Go have your well-deserved lunch break, then get on the blight post. I need you making purging fire. Lizard can grab the money from that slowly. That'll be fine. Builder would be lovely, but we don't have one. Still very low on food, but we going to get the berry harvest now, and that will be a big ol' help. Coffee with cream for your break. We have meat. Will that do? It's kind of the only food we have. Ooh, we got some raw vegetables though. Steak with some broccoli on the side. That sounds nice, right? Don't worry, we'll get you some complex food pretty soon. We'll get you them tasty skewers, maybe some biscuits and pie. We'll get you. It's just, you know, right now we're just trying to be food secure. Alright, you guys want this area cleared out. Newcomers have arrived. Can probably take the foxes now. They're bringing in nothing but building materials, which is weird, but I guess it's fine. Sure. Yeah. I guess have you guys build for the moment. It's kind of what I need to have happen. The foxes would do very well on the plantation. They take less frequent breaks than harpies and lizards. But is like, I kind of also need them in the greenhouse is the thing. We'll figure something out. I don't have fox houses unlocked, do I? No. No, I do not. Unsurprising. Okay. You're making the blight, that's good. Could have sworn I got something that gave me +1 to blight production, but I didn't, so I guess that's that. This will get built eventually, I'm sure. Got a lot of builders now. Gonna need more planks and people making building materials again. So I guess I should probably spare them for that. Still need you on the post. I think when storm hits, I'm gonna swap out the harpies here. There are better places for them to be, for sure. Supplier, the mushroom gathering camp up here. Probably just slap lizards on it for another moment, in fact. Till we get more foxes and I'm more comfortable with how many of those we have. So probably am going to need the foxes to be in the greenhouse at the end of the day. Hey, the geyser pump's done. Boom. And boom here. Mildly dangerous to reduce impatience and get more people, but it's not that dangerous, probably. Foragers Camp, Explorer Lodge, and Tavern. Huh. None of them are amazing, that's for sure. I mean, the Tavern has a nice +3 bonus resolve if it's fully staffed, which is very much something. Only the foxes like the Tavern, though, and I don't even have wine production. Explorer's Lodge, I mean, we're set up somewhat for education with the fact that we have pigment. Training gear will be basically impossible, but this is a +1 by itself already. Foragers Camp would definitely be a consideration if I'd uncovered some forageables in here, but I did not. I guess the Explorer's Lodge isn't, like, terrible. It can get a lot better. Hits a lot of the things we want. I don't know, man. These are all kind of... They're all kind of lackluster. And by that I mean very lackluster. Alright. Foxes, go to the greenhouse. Be happier. Uh, you two get swapped out with lizards. Pity we lost like 3 berry patches, but such is life. Alright, you go there, you go there. And then we see how many woodcutters we need to cut. Probably a lot. Yep, that's definitely need to cut a lot of woodcutters. We can get down to 3, which is sure feels like nowhere near enough, if I'm being real. If I get you guys on the blight post, that helps. The supplier doesn't really help at all. The supplier, this herbalist camp is fine. I can't really rush build the tavern to get a +3. That would solve a lot of my problems. I don't think that's feasible. On the other hand, I can pipe up the tea house and put people in there, and that'll make them happy. And if I do that with the with my remaining harpies, that's probably gonna handle everything fine. If I had to take a guess. The lizards should be more or less okay. They lose resolve very slowly, so it's probably fine. Alright. What's the problem over here, guys? Why is there no, like, water? Unfortunately, the harpies are still upset. Can I do something about it? I do have plenty of wood, so I can just sack for a while, and it's fine. It's scary, but it's fine. Why are you at -4 suddenly? It's because I ran out of water. Yeah, that would do it. Fair enough. It's fine. Maybe we'll get a temple and I'll be happy that I sacked a bunch of materials. Copium? I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh, you know what? If you're gonna be just sitting around, why don't you help pump Drizzle Geyser water, because that's our current bottleneck. We certainly don't need much porridge, but it's good we'll use it, I guess. We'll pull the sacrificing back just to save on a few materials. Drizzle Geyser water is going up precipitously. Precipitously. Precipitation, it's rainwater. Pardon. It's going up and down a lot. I think most of that is, yeah, them delivering more drizzle water over here to make porridge. Makes perfect sense. Would love to fully automate this thing, but that takes building materials I don't readily have available. Guess I get back to sacking wood again. We've got plenty. It's the benefit of running a lot of woodcutters for a long time. Solves a lot of issues. What's this? Thought the harpies were high enough resolve to be okay. But they weren't. Okay. The blight's taken care of. Probably don't want you guys making purging fire inefficiently. Probably gonna slap you in the cookhouse as soon as I can. Delicious mushroom and berry skewers. We love it. And we'll make biscuits for the harpies. I guess we only need like 20 of those. For these guys though, 50 is probably a good point to get that rolling. Might even pipe that up at some point. Already kind of straining my drizzle water, but oh well. If we have anything we can turn into flour, do it. Brick oven would be absolutely hit the spot. But that's hard to get. It's your problem. No food. Yes. Well, that would be an issue, wouldn't it? Fair. Very fair. You have nothing to turn to food either. Yeah, okay. I see the dilemma that you're presenting me. I mean, cooking steam does something. I'd basically have to upgrade the pump again, but that's not a big deal. Sure. Why the heck not? I still don't know what we're gonna do with any of this. Alright, you guys can't really do anything in there, so is there a way I can just have you do something more useful? You go in there, you go there. I mean, we could definitely use more building materials, but I don't think we need it that much. Would love to get another harpy on gathering mushrooms because we have no food. And it's probably smart to get food. If you're gonna actually be idle, you can be our builder for the moment. Don't really see a way to get to enough lizard resolve for happy lizards right now, but maybe at some point we can get there. I think what I've done is good enough for the moment. Probably get someone else in the greenhouse, granted, so that we don't all die. Yeah, probably do that. How are we looking on building materials? We're pretty good. I can spare you. You get in there. Just to make all of the mushrooms so that we have food to eat. That'd be good. A hearth and a warehouse over here would be pretty nice. Only problem is this cache is in the way. I guess there's a world where I could just open it up. Probably rather turn that into reputation if I could, but not always easy to do that. I guess if you're just gonna be completely idle, you help build too. Maybe I'll get you on woodcutting or something. Ooh, our harvesting camp. Yeah, that's the ticket. Get us some extra bugs. We can chow down on those. At the very least, our foxes are super happy with life. They'll get us maybe a reputation point at some point, and that'll be good. Definitely does feel like I need to start plotting out my next hearth, and this would be good. Maybe a warehouse like right here? It does speed up the plantation delivery a lot. Low on food. Yeah, you're not wrong. We're working on it. Do I fully pipe this up? I did start with 3 extra wildfire essence and extra pipes. There's something very much to that then. Ooh, insect traps. Oh, that's really great. Oh, that's free insects for all the mushrooms we're picking, and we're picking a lot of them. Oh, that's good. Ooh, that's good. Oh, that's really good. We could buy some food from him too if we were really, really worried. But I'm not that worried. I think we have enough people on food production that we're gonna be okay. I'd love it if we got the fungal guide as a cornerstone, because that just absolutely breaks the greenhouse to an absurd degree, and I love it. But, you know, I can't have literally everything I want, generally. We can start producing a few herbs, too. I mean, we can turn it into porridge and biscuits, so, like... It can be turned into food, it just needs processing. I'm only focusing like a laser on mushrooms because they can be eaten raw. It would be too easy, Lox. We're not here for an easy time, we're here for a fun time. Can I move this over here a bit? Yeah. You don't happen to have any, like, training gear on you, do you? No. Fair enough. Almost out of veggies over here, which is kind of good. Once that's cleared out, I can put, like, other stuff there. And I'd love that for us. We have flour now. We are turning some mushrooms into that. Which means I'll eventually want someone on the cookhouse. I could turn our veggies into this too, but it's all kind of being consumed as fast as it's made. Which, unfortunate I guess, but it is what it is too. Whoop. Clearance season is here. Our newcomers should arrive pretty soon. Yeah. More foxes would hit the spot. We can get you some lizards. Right, I have a +2 to... Oh, no, I don't even... This isn't even with +2 to lizards. What the heck? Why so many lizards? That's crazy. Well, whatever. Go to the cookhouse. Harpy. You can help make porridge. That'll be fine. Definitely use vegetables for that, but use everything else. Well, okay. Vegetables first, herbs second, mushrooms if you have to. Once the greenhouse is built, we'll put some more foxes there. Probably just replace you already, actually. Yeah. Looks good to me. Maybe at some point we'll have a surplus of food. This is what I was talking about with generous rations being really good, but also really dangerous. Cause, man, we are just never in possession of enough food at any point. It's just very rough. I could probably pipe, like, yeah, should probably at least get to the whole, like, extra production yield thing when it comes to piping up my buildings. And if I'm going to be sitting here capped at 100 drizzle water, it's probably fine to start using it aggressively. Between that and cooking steam, we're going to have quite a bit of extra stoof, which will be lovely. 25 people. How am I going to get rid of you? Open up a glade and find some sea marrow, I guess? That's one way of doing it. Buying tools is another way of doing it, but I would need some kind of metal production for that. Where would I get metal production? I don't know. We're already at the point where we need 60 of these. 20 is still good for the biscuits. I assume you're making them right now. Yeah, you are. Good. Good, good. Good, good, good. Making flour. Excellent. We've got plenty of planks. Yeah, mostly good. Now one might say, hey, Chris, why'd you build that greenhouse if you couldn't staff it? And I'd say, well, the answer is we're going to once the storm hits, because the woodcutters will need something to do during the storm. And for the moment, that is going to be other stuff. The veggies are all gone. I can finally put that bathhouse there, which I think I definitely will. This is being worked on, which is good. Still can't quite hit good lizard resolve, but once we hit a critical mass of skewers, we'll definitely be there. And I mean, for goodness sakes, we have reliability going here. We're gonna get a lot of skewers. We're gonna be in a much better spot this storm. And it's gonna be great. And look, we didn't even waste any of the berry plots. That's wonderful. Actually, could I move that? I'd have to move it here to get all of the plots, which is fine. Probably better to just, like, have another plantation, to be honest. Just to make sure that it gets harvested fully. Yeah. Minus 16 for harpies, huh? That's a lot. That sure is a lot. Okay, well, first of all. Second of all, what do I do precisely? Swap you out for the hearths, get you in the tea house, turn on the happy juice there, turn on the happy juice in the cookhouse too. I might have to turn down the, I may have to turn down the juice, a wee bit though. The production juice, because we could run out of drizzle water with how aggressively we're using it here. But right now we're kind of okay. We are kinda okay. Ooh, I do need somebody in the blight post taking care of the blight, because we are definitely heavy in rain punk right now. Should I check these orders out at some point anyway? Just pick one for God's sakes. I don't have barrel production, right? No. Best I can do is water skins. So, like, I don't care about that. Let's just take trading goods and see what else we can do here. Agriculture. Uh, kind of a little stinky, honestly. I need to find a lot more farm fields, and I want to put greenhouses down on them instead of anything else. We're not exactly flush with food right now, given generous rations. There's something to it. Royal Gardens is a waste of materials, but it does get us a bunch of good stuff. So how waste of a material is it for real? It's a great question. Export specialization would be awfully nice. It's powerful even if I'm not going super high into heavy into trading. So I guess I do that. And then I guess I queue up 5 Harmony decorations somewhere. Put a couple of fountains behind the bathhouse. That sounds appropriate somehow. Could put a little like umbrella park back here so people can eat over there. Still need more. Maybe a well up here. And one more thing. Another fountain. Just chuck a well anywhere. Doesn't need to be in the hearth either. Just needs to exist. Put it next to the plantation because it's, you know, it's a well. It makes perfect sense. I could turn down the juice, couldn't I, at this point? Yeah, I could. Good. Now that we're fully saturated on complex food, we're looking a lot happier. Definitely wouldn't mind cutting into here. I also should consider cutting into there. I should get a woodcutter over there. I should get the woodcutter over there. Because I think I've pretty much decided I want my hearth right here. So it would be really nice if we could clear that out. I'm not getting any tools though. I really, really need to finish an order or two. Find some metal, some ability to make metal or tools. That would really hit the spot. You're all done in here, huh? Awkward. Could make some water skins, but that's not really gonna happen. I don't know, I guess we just sit tight, huh? Okie dokie. Let's pull people off stuff. What's our next one? Root delivery line's not bad. Filling dish is also not bad. We are producing a truckload of drizzle water. And that would make our porridge production, like, hyper efficient. Still, more food is usually more better. I'm gonna do filling just to see how absurdly high we can get our bonus to porridge production, because it should shoot up like crazy. You can use roots here, I don't mind it. Can't always wait for the berry harvest. 60's still good, 20's still good. In fact, like, we don't need you nearly this many people on this with it being fully piped up, do we? Granted, if I keep you in there and turn on the happy juice, I get up to 18 and that'll clear happy lizards, which is really good. Probably want to do that. Explorer's Lodge gives me a large parcel. That's doable. Making 30 building material packs is a tall order. Ha 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 ha. But perfectly within the realm of possibility. Oh god, we have no building materials whatsoever. I mean, that makes sense. I haven't been actually making any. Are we getting a trader soon? I don't think... Okay. So the reason I don't have any building materials is I queued up approximately 5 gajillion harmony decorations. That would cause that to be the case. Can I make 15 packs of building material in that big a hurry? 30, never mind. 30. I need to make 10 of them. I don't really want to give up the copper ore, but like if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna have to do that. I'll have to get more people on plank production and building material production for sure. For sure. I'll need lots of woodcutters to sustain that kind of level of production as well. So, yeah, just clear you guys off, get back on woodcutting. We need to stay below 5 to get the lizard resolve thing done. So I guess we call it fine there. It's a little ugly, but I guess it's kinda gonna have to be okay. Gonna be okay. We don't really need you on the foragers camp right now. Pull you back there. I mean, collecting clay is good. Does provide us with building materials, so probably not a wise idea to just pull you willy-nilly. We have plenty of porridge. We have so much porridge. Like, we eat 9 every season. We have 30. I'm good for the entire year, so yeah, you can leave the tea house and help with other stuff. Like with harvesting materials for building. Yes, sounds good to me. I do need flour to exist. Although we have 30 biscuits, I guess we can prioritize planks for a while. Oop, thank you. God, thank God the developers are way smarter than I am. Would a small glade push us over the edge? No. Although happy lizards will do that by itself, so I probably don't want to break into a glade right now. Also, everyone's super stoked. That's nice. I like seeing that. I like seeing that a lot. Okay. Happy Lizards is done. Get some money. Bonus to jerky production that will not be relevant at any point during this entire game. But what does one do? Tinkerer. Tinkerer? I mean, Tinkerer. You can make tools, training gear, and packs of building materials even more efficiently. Those are all really good things to have, for sure. It just uses less, which is fairly important to make a critical mass of it. Do I halt all this nonsense and build the Tinkerer as fast as possible? Like, probably? Yeah? It's a little spooky, don't get me wrong, but I think that's the play. Unless I can put a harpy back on the hearth, and that'll be nice. Can also pull to you out, because we're capped on food, and you're literally just sitting there for the resolve. Alright, so in that case... Yeah. This is top priority. Oh, we can't assign anybody to the warehouse. I never got that upgrade. That sucks. Okay, we'll get you collecting stuff that can be used for building materials. Flax, clay, all that lovely stuff. I guess it'll be okay. Probably. You are currently delivering cloth and bricks, which is good. Tinker, we basically want to turn on literally everything and get 30 building material packs as fast as possible here. I didn't happen to uncover stormwater, did I? Nah. I did no such thing. That's reasonable. The bricks are requisitioned? Yes, yes they are. Good. This should be built momentarily. I might actually want to tear down the bathhouse for its materials, now that I come to think of it. Yeah. It's not very happy, but it's kind of what I have to do, I think. Got a little reputation. People got a little angier, but that's fine. Guys, I have 3 builders. Why aren't any of you constructing the building? Right now you are. Good. Okay. All 3 of you start working on building material packs. So we'll get 9 every 35 seconds. So that should take approximately 4 to 5 minutes to complete if we have all the materials we need, which we don't, but, you know, maybe we'll be okay. Hey, look, a ton of building materials. It's also a ton of people, but, like, is that a big problem? This many people could actually put a strain on how much food we're eating, but it's probably worthwhile. Because I can just throw all of these guys into a greenhouse and be a lot better off. Get you over here on the plantation making berries. We will need more housing suddenly. Like, substantially more. But that's doable. And with 5 builders, that should be nice. You can get back to making porridge. We suddenly have a lot more foxes to feed. You guys keep making skewers. In fact, you're falling a little bit behind, so let's get you doing that. Okay. We're certainly going as hard as we possibly can on this this order. I guess if you guys have nothing to do, it is probably well past time I assigned you to a trapper's camp. Yeah, for sure. I guess I can break into glades now, given that, like, I'm done with that whole keep resolve at 18 thing done already. Loot box horse. Hello. Wait a minute. Okay, no. You do sell packs of trade goods. Oh, you also sell packs of oh gosh. Oh gosh, golly jeepers. That's certainly a large boost, isn't it? I don't think we'll need it, but man, that'd be nice, huh? Just all of my money. And some mushrooms. Ooh, no, in fact, some insects, because we're not using them as much as mushrooms. I mean, it works out perfectly, so I basically have to. Yeah. Okay. Well, that guarantees we win. Cool. Thanks, Loot Box Horse. You're the best Loot Box Horse ever. Oh, I forgot about the well I commissioned over there. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh well. Oh well, I didn't even mean to do that one. I bet you wish I hadn't either, Ray. Anywho. Gear 5, we're not gonna get any unexpected blight, but putting somebody on the blight post is probably wise anyway. Let's fully commit to woodcutting as well. Yeah. That's all very important. Stormwater geyser. Don't mind if I do, actually. Yeah. How are we doing here? Not bad, that's for sure. We are, whoa, we already, whoa, bruh, hold up, we're done? We're done. We're just actually done. We have 27 building material packs in the warehouse, and you guys are, okay. Yeah, cool. That's nice. Appreciate that a lot. We can't really make training gear. We can't really do anything that anything in there without metal, so like whatever. One of you deliver those packs, please, and then we just sit back and be like, that was an easy order. Boom. Delicious. And with those 24 tools, I can send that to the Citadel, get that cleared out so I can put a hearth down. Oh, baby. That's gonna feel real nice. Bakery does make pie, and pie is extraordinarily good for us. That'll fill both jerky and pie needs. So yeah, basically just instantaneously do that. Thematically, it would be better if I put it here, or aesthetically, not thematically. But here it's right across from the flower building. They can just take it directly from there. And that'd be pretty nice. So I think I'll do that. Excellent. Oh, excellent. So excellent. Everything's coming up crest today. What a great game this is so far. I don't really have excess food to trade you for loot boxes, so I guess we just call it a day. Trust me, Loot Box Horse. I want to gamble on the loot boxes. I want to gamble real bad. But I can't today. My people need me. Oh, we did find some sea marrow over here. That's good. Maybe if we get some spare people, we'll work on that. How you doing over here? Oh yeah, we're getting eggs now. I may as well use that for skewers too. Here's basically just going to be Pie Central. Pie Central, where there's pie and not a whole lot else. But Aaron loves pie. Anyway, let's up the limit of flour so we're not coming up short on that. There's a chance we'll get enough mushrooms to click on the Harpy influx button someday. But for now, we sit tight. Still have to do something with these guys. Oh, I can click on Harpy Influx. Is that what I want to do? 5 extra people is not nothing. It's not nothing. When's the newcomers arriving? 7 minutes? Okay, well. I guess we can spare that then. We do have the housing for it, and pretty soon we'll have cleared that cache. And hey, look at that. A place to build coats. That's really good. The cloth here right here. Get some harpies in there. We just got a truckload of harpies, and boy do I ever know where we're gonna put them. Right there making coats. If I could get a ranch, we could get pickled goods rolling, and we'd basically just be set for everything. That'd be pretty cool. Glade event complete. Absolutely fantastic. In fact, why don't people who aren't taking a break do that? Then we can get these guys in the bakery working on pie as soon as possible. Because then we'll have pie, we'll have jerky, we'll have a ton of resolve. It'll be lovely. Everybody's going to be like, oh my god, Chris, you're the best viceroy ever. And I'll be like, I know, I know. You don't have to remind me. We all know this is true. It's always been the case. I've never intentionally done extraordinarily risky things. Ever. And I always care about your safety. And that's just how it is. Anyway, we put down a new hearth now. That'll be great. We need a lot more lizard housing, so I may as well queue them up here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still needing more lizard housing beyond that, but whatever. First we need the hearth to actually exist, and for that we need planks. But they're getting built eventually. You know, as soon as we're done here with the supplier and stuff. Could also tear down the bathhouse to salvage the planks again, but... well, gosh golly jeeps, that feels like a little excessive. Someone on the Blight Post soon. We've got 71% corruption we need to handle. And handle it we shall. Clearance water would be kind of nice, honestly. Just to get faster plank and flour production. Ooh. Oh, we got options now. Kiln's very good for fuel efficiency. I haven't felt the pinch of fuel efficiency, though. Looking at our graph, I should probably start feeling the pinch soon. We're on a downward trajectory. Alchemist Hut, however, opens up metal, and I can use that metal for tools and tea and a bunch of stuff, which is really strong. So I think that's the play. Alright. Year 5 Storm. I highly doubt we're gonna be fine at level 7 hostility. Yeah, we're a little bit upsetty spaghetti. That makes perfect sense. Oh, get out of there. How do I solve the problem this year? I guess planks would be the way I solve most of it. Are any held up in here? There is a bunch held up in here because they were making a ton of building materials. That makes all of the sense. So in that case, we should get the bathhouse made fairly soon. It would also help if we got the tavern to exist. That would definitely get us somewhere. Upgrading this hearth is, I wouldn't say imminent, but will eventually happen. Might happen this year, given all of the builders. May as well work on that. And yeah, 10 builders should get all these buildings up pretty darn quick. Bathhouse is first priority. Small hearth is the super top priority. Once we get that built, we are in much better shape. Clothier is also a very important building to make because we can get harpies in there to make them both happy and to make coats to make them even more happy. I wouldn't mind piping the bakery up. Again, bit of a strain on the drizzle water, but I can just lower the water usage a little. It's fine. Probably. Maybe we'll get pies and jerky existing this year, and we'll be just fine with everything. Could happen. You don't know it won't happen. Alright, hearth exists. Good. That's a pretty hefty chunk of hostility we got rid of. Harpies are leaving. I think we might be able to get away with favoring them and filling the bathhouse. I'll definitely slow them down at least. Definitely feeling like I'm gonna have to sack some wood this year, though. Yeah. Basically no way around that. I mean, I could put some harpy in the tea house, turn on the happy juice. That helps a little bit. Not particularly a lot, but it helps enough. Alright. We're stable-ish. Oh wait, we're bottlenecked on flour, aren't we? Yeah. Maybe I need a second supplier. It certainly wouldn't be crazy. Here. Come down here, clear some space for a supplier. Hey, there we go. Clothier, get in there. We have no cloth? Really? I'm surprised. Get another harpy in there real quick. I can just favor the harpies if I really must. Harpy left. They were that close? Oh gosh. Well, that's unfortunate. That's a little whoopsie doodles. That's a little oopsie poopsie. It's fine though. Worse things have happened. Starting to get distressingly low on wood, though. Even at 30% slower, that is still feels like it is light speed. Maybe I cut a woodcutter and then stop doubling my stacks. Yeah. Hang in there, harpies. You're not hanging in there, I can't help but notice. Alright. One harpy fled to the Citadel. Worse things have happened. Free barrels is kind of nice. We take those. Yeah. Put down supplier here. Get the woodcutters back online. Where did I put everyone? Around. Alright. That's probably fine. This is... well, it has the ability to be upgraded. Just drop a nice big shelter over here. Put down like a notice board here, maybe a cook pot. Fence this up a little more. Still need 2 more comfort decorations, but I'm not gonna worry too much about it for the moment. Got a lot of planks that need making before any of that happens anyway. More people. I'm really straining my food production right now. I'm not sure I can just bring them in willy-nilly. I think I'm definitely gonna have to focus on shoring up what I got. Find some fertile ground in this glade, maybe we'll change our tune. But for the moment, I think we hold off on bringing more people in. Right. Harmony decorations. Want to do that at some point. I mean, I can make it pretty. No one says I can't make this pretty. Put a fountain there, put a bunch of umbrellas down next to it. That'll be where people like hang out and stuff. That's cool. Put like an archway here. Love to put one there, but we need to clear that out. A lot of things need to be cleared out, actually. Where's the woodcutter? Down there. Yeah, go up here. Go up here. I want all this gone. All of it gone. All of it out of my way. Out of my face. Out of my face immediately. I might need a 3rd woodcutter at this point. We have certainly expanded. Hello. Gosh, that's tempting, huh? What if I just grew metal? That seems good. Who's arriving? Sother. He might have some training gear on him. I think I can afford to sit and wait for him to arrive. Yeah, I would love to arrest them for their reputation. As for this... I mean, do I turn it into metal? Feels like weird. Given how, like, tentative our food... Well, our food situation isn't that tentative. It's mostly a matter of throughput. Maybe I could just turn this into a metal producing place and it'd be fine. Certainly would save me a lot of clay. I mean, there's good reasons. If I've got some good reasons, maybe I just do those things that I have good reason to do. It's not crazy. Third woodcutter would also not be crazy, honestly. It's a lot of hostility, but then I can bring in these people. Because we'll have open jobs for them. It will speed up the whole thing quite a bit, I imagine. Yeah, we just can't... Our big problem is just we cannot keep enough flour in stock. I think I need one of these dedicated to flour and the other dedicated to planks. You know, if we ever make enough planks to build it. There is that. And I have queued up a lot of other buildings that need planks. Not a big surprise it's going slowly. It's like it's all my fault for the actions I've taken. Well, 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 if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Never thought we'd meet like this here. God, both of these flax fields are in the way. I want both of them gone. That makes it sort of funnily hard to get rid of them. Oh, we're out of water. I gotta turn down the happy juice. For sure. God, I wouldn't mind another drizzle geyser, to be honest. Sother, have training gear. You do. Thank God. I need 30 of it. Thank you, sir. Although, I could just buy the tea I need. That's probably gonna be a little steep in terms of price. It is pretty steep in terms of price, but I can't afford it. Which really leans me towards wanting to do that. Because if I can afford to do that, that would make things a lot easier on me. Sure would. Forest. I'll grab you two. You guys use those training goods I just got to arrest these jokers. You go crystallize dew. Healing will just turn in. We get 30 of that tea back, which is kind of funny. And like, we produce bugs in the greenhouses, and now we produce pigment for every bugs we make. I don't know if that stacks, or at least I've forgotten if that stacks or not. Ooh, T-Doctor's really good. Oh, that is so much resolve. Oh, that's like absurd amounts of resolve. We build that instantly. That's gonna go crazy. High level of corruption. It sure is, isn't it? It's a little scary, but we'll be okay. I can put you here. Noticing a little frame rate drop. Not sure why. It's probably fine. Probably fine. Oh my god, you finally ran out of mushrooms. I never thought I'd see the day. That's crazy, yo. If we have excess people, definitely time to start collecting the sea marrow from over here. I have enough to build another hearth if I pipe this up, so I may as well. There are uses for the stormwater. Trapper's camp has run out. We can go up there. Forger's camp has also run out. Well, we just uncovered a bunch more broccoli, so go up there. Looks tasty. There's no place to put the woodcutters. I need yet more lizard housing too. It's getting to the point where it feels silly. But I guess that's what happens when you take a, hey, what if every single newcomer wave had 2 lizards in it? And then I'm sitting here picking my nose being like, why are we getting so many lizards? I don't get it. What's all this crazy, unexplained nonsense? Surely it is a mystery. An unsolvable mystery. Oh, you're not going to cut the tree down? Okay. That's fine. Alright. You be in here. Your full-time job is flower production. Theoretically, that should keep us ahead of the curve, and if it doesn't, I'll just put another harpy in there. It's just that simple. What is your issue? Do you need a tissue? We're capped on our building mats, which is kind of funny given how much we have to build still. I guess I'll just direct them to deliver their building goods, and that'll solve that problem. Good there. Start making scrolls in here too. Yeah, it does look like insect traps and dye extractor does indeed work together. So we're just kinda getting free pigment every now and then. That's cool. Okay. Big shelter exists. Let's move people over there real quick. Lovely. So get those lizard houses built. The hearth should upgrade a second time. We should be in a good spot. At least a good enough spot. Having, you know, a minor worry about where we are in hostility, but that's probably fine. I'm sure we'll not die. Probably. Probably. There's a very good chance we don't die. Where are my foxes? You're still working on this, huh? I mean, I need you to, so thank you. Guess we go into the bathhouse then. Make people leave a bit slower. If I prioritize the tea doctor, I can get a nice 2 global resolve. Weaver lets us do the trading packs. I also can't help but notice we have quite a few blight cysts. And when I say quite a few, I mean, holy butts, that's a lot of blight. Sure is. That's scary. It is a year that is divisible by 3 though, so it should be exactly none surprising to me that we have this much blight. And yet somehow it always seems to catch me off guard. Weird how that works out. These guys are still just sitting here being like, can we go yet? Yes, you can go. Have some bugs, go back to the Citadel. Thanks, bro. You're welcome. It's very hard to keep us stocked in pie. The extra flour production is definitely helping, but I just need to speed up everything here. Turn on will allow the use of berries. I think the lizards are like happy enough, and between that and the bathhouse, they shouldn't actually leave this storm. We might actually just be good. Which is kind of fun to think about. I mean, it would be really silly of me to tear down the alchemist's hut just so I could put the tailor in front of it. What do you know, I did it. Life comes at you fast. Many trade good packs do I need? 30? Yeah. Okay. What are we gonna trade, bruh? I guess pigment. We are getting it literally for free. Yeah, that makes some sense, huh? Weaver is definitely a priority then. Just stop making fabric here. The Weaver only needs planks, so you know. Me stopping the building material here isn't gonna slow down the Weaver 1 iota, so I guess we're good. Herbalist camp has run out of berries. You're out, aren't you? Yeah, that's everything. Okay. Fair. You can go help at the blight post. That's fine. We're mostly keeping up with skewers and biscuits, but not like so much that I'm fine with it. Let's have you guys making pigment out of berries. We suddenly have an excess of that, probably because I doubled up on tripled the people here, so we never lost any of the harvests whatsoever. So that's kind of cool. It's kind of cool how we did that. And I think my extra people are gonna be over here working on the forester's hut. We'll just grow a bunch of metal. Then we'll turn the metal into tools. We'll turn the tools into reputation, and we'll turn the reputation into me winning. And then I'll turn the me winning into dopamine. And I'll have a smile on my face, which is ultimately the goal of the game. So we'll work for that. We'll work on that. I guess on the off chance you finish, you cap out on flour, you can help make planks. We should get another person in here. That wouldn't be insane. We're certainly keeping up with porridge production, that's for sure. Oh, we've already got +4 because of all the drizzle water we're using. We are using a fantastically large amount of it. And yeah, the lizards were just fine the entire storm. They were like, yeah, no, man, we're cool. This place is awesome. It's good to hear, guys. Appreciate you. Cannibalism. Yeah, no, I think I'll pass on the whole what if we were all cannibals thing. Friendly relation would have required me to, like, do some trading at some point, at any point, so probably none of that. And yeah, let's get people back to, woodcutting. Boop. Boop. Surely I have a, yeah, I don't need that many people on the Blight Post. I don't need anybody on the Blight Post right now, but we're gonna put you there anyway. Okay. 9's a lot. 9 sure is a lot. But we kind of need the wood. Like, we're at what you might call a downward slope in terms of how much wood we've got. So 3 woodcutters seems prudent right now. Biscuits and skewers are much higher priority than pigment. Do not get delayed, sirs. I also need, like, way more skewers and way more biscuits. We got a lot of people who want them. Capped on bricks. Go build then. Just realized I have no builders. That's something I should probably solve. Still not really keeping up with pie, and it's not a matter of flour output now. Just a matter of not having enough production. Even with it going as fast as I can juice it. I could win this year. It is very possible. I mean, if you're capped on coats, why don't you go help build? Probably pop into this one just for the space near the hearth. Let's get some more fences down. That should cover our comfort requirements. We'll upgrade that hearth, it'll be good. Unfortunately, we've run out of skewers, which is not great. What are we lacking? Nothing. What we're actually lacking is throughput. So, More fertile soil over here. Certainly not terrible to put a plantation there. God, this hostility is nuts. Gosh. I mean, we definitely could use the planks right now, but this is like way too many people to feed and house and keep happy. We already can't keep up with pie production, but I guess I could make another bakery and put people in there. Put more people on flour production. I mean, I guess. That's a way to solve it. Fine. You guys can go to the Citadel, it's fine. Don't really need more people. Kind of the opposite, we need fewer people. A lot of housing. It's just a little bit nuts right now, guys. You come over here, I need this space around here for lizard homes. If I can get 2 more, well, I need more than I already have, actually. Y'all can go with the T-Doctor. It's a nice +4 global resolve from all the complex food we've built and eat, which is very nice. We love to see it. Still quite short on drizzle water. Not really a way to solve for that either. Could look for another geyser, I guess. Oh boy. Sure would be lovely to win this year, but it's looking a little hard. Jeez. Basically no cap on pie at this point. We have a lot of people that want pie. I guess it's no surprise why we're falling so behind on pie then. Good. That's all made. We love to see it. Is this almost gone? Nope, not even close. How much more harmony do I need? I need 4 more. Oh gosh. Let's throw that over here, I guess. It has to be pretty at least. Another well over here? Sure. Makes packs of trade goods, is it possible? Like, maybe. I am, like, making them. Just, it's gonna be hard to keep up with the speed, which I guess Farlef sort of brought me a solution to that, which is kind of funny. Sure. I have the money, why not? Yeah? Call it good? He is selling tools. If I bought 10 tools, that would get me another, big chunk. Certainly wouldn't mind a nice big chunk of, resolve, or, reputation, so why not do that? Yeah. Send that out. Are we out of bricks yet? Nope, not even remotely close to being out of bricks. It's just planks. We're literally only short on planks. And I guess builders, but, well, you know. Me only having one builder for the entire game and then complaining about how slow everything is kind of a tradition. And traditions are important to keep around, in many ways. We have enough for 26 lizards and we have 29. Oh my god. Sorry, 28, 30. There we go. That's just enough homes for them all. We definitely need another shelter somewhere, though, because we are breaching that old little homelessness problem, which I will need to nip in the bud, because that will cause issues. Yeah. If this big shelter gets made, we'll be fine. Another storm geyser, huh? Interesting. Of dubious usefulness, I'm afraid. Okay, Farleth is leaving. If I bought planks, that would accelerate things quite a bit. Yeah, that seems good. Thanks, Farleth. Appreciate it. That should get done soon. I'm probably gonna have to favor the lizards, aren't I? I need them to be at very high resolve going into the storm. Because if they're not, that will cause issues. Well's almost done. Okay, we win this year. We win this year easily-ish. Not gonna say it was super easy. This was a very rough game, but I think I have to credit having a big population to a lot of what won it for us, because a lot of that won it for us. It's really nice. Yeah. Please make this overgrown well and win the game for me. Thank you. Boom. Good times. No one died. We had one person leave because I was a little careless. Finished in 7 years. That's good. Ton of artifacts, which will be pretty darn crucial for my Citadel upgrades. Heck yeah, Lux! GG indeed. Thank you for hanging out. The prayers and the tales were super helpful the whole time. They were a bit of an unsung hero thing, I bet. Huh. Just yes. Just yes. we take those. That's really good. Okay. Upgrades. Speed, production speed, mine upgrades. Don't need mine upgrades. This is just for convenience, but it's really convenient. You have 20% more resources when you start out. That's really strong. Anything that helps in the early game is really good. Yeah. A cornerstone reroll could be good. Ooh, no, wait. Harpy houses and hearth upgrade are both very, very good. I think I lean on Harpy houses. These are all bad, unfortunately, because I will never have enough embarkation points to make use of any of them. So I guess I will gain something. Slight extra crit chance, I guess? Sure. Another stocked caravan would hit the spot, but I will need some more food for that. But that's good. We got some really nice upgrades, and Lori wants me to be admonished for attempting this again. I know I've died in like 4 other timelines, but it's fine. She's like, here. I got you an official document. It says you're crazy for doing this. Stop doing this. And then I say no. It's kind of sad. And I'm not up for being sad about it. So I'm gonna call it here. Hey, you're awesome for watching. Thank you very much. I hope it was fun for you. I don't see anybody. I got Dendrian. You were watching too. Oh my gosh, thank you. Dendrian, you're the best. Thank you so much. I hope it was fun to watch. Lox, you should watch Dendrian sometime. He's awesome. But I'm gonna send you guys to raid, let's say, Sean. I don't even know what he's playing, but it's a VTuber Kitsune, and it's funny to see, and he's cool, so why not? And I'm gonna call it. So thank you very much again. I hope the rest of your day is lovely and awesome, because you're awesome people. And, yeah, I'll be back tomorrow, probably for more Against the Storm. We'll see. But until then, you take care. Peace.